Hey guys, today we're not reviewing any of these guys, but or anything today. But I'm just gonna talk about something that I think it's sort of like a trend that's been going on like Twitter or something. I think I just know that TJ Omega on YouTube did a video about it. But it's if you got the choice, you the person got the choice to pick the next line, like a like Velocitron Speedia 500, like a mini line, like a subline, or make your own wave. Um, so yeah, you get to pick the core class, the deluxes, the Voyagers, Leaders, Commander, and Titan. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do today, and I don't have all the old toys of what I have chosen, but yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today, and I'm just going to jump in and start talking about it. So, I have them written down on a pad of paper right next to me, so we'll just get into it. So, for my choices, so I'll get into it when I finish the list. Like, I'm just going to go through it, have a little bit of talking about like why I picked them, and then we're going to finish it because I've changed a couple of things up. So to justify some of the choices that I made on it. Um, so we're just gonna go through the entire list, and I'll explain some of it on the way, and then when we're done, just explain the rest of it. So I picked three core class toys, and it is Transformers Cybertron Strip Mine, Quick Mixes, Minicon, Heavy Load, Cybertron Menasors, Minicon, and Cybertron Drill Bit for the new Legacy Metroplex. So yeah, they'd be like the core class size. I think they'd, uh, be good enough for that. I don't think they deserve like a big deluxe size. Um, so for deluxe, so I have Armada Smokescreen right here. I think he could be a very good candidate for um, just being redone for as a new toy, since they're doing the new Armada Prime as a commander, and they just did Hot Shot from Armada, and he was one of the more prominent like main characters of the show. So, and another thing is I'm doing something similar to like Velocitron Speedy. If that subline, it's gonna be like Gigantian based. So that's why I have picked more construction based um, vehicles and guys. Starting with Smokescreen, since he's like that crane truck thing. Stacks, GoBot Stacks. I think they could do. I don't think he deserves like a Voyager or anything, but I think they could design just a very simple generic design, um basically like this toy already, just a little bit better, already just change a couple of things with this and make him a deluxe. I think that could work, and because they own the rights to him, and I think that could be cool. They already did Crasher from the GoBots in Velocitron Speedia 500, so I think that'd be a really cool idea if they did that with Stacks. Quick Mix, G1 Quick Mix. I don't own G1 Quick Mix, but I think they are. I think there's a new Spoil Sport that is like leaked that they're gonna do Spoil Sport. I think, and they have already done Needle Nose, so why not start on the Double Target Master Autobots? They've already started on the Double Target Master Decepticons, so. And I don't think G1 Quick Mix has got a toy since the 80s. I know Scoop has, in Thrilling 30. Um, but yeah, so uh, that could be a cool idea. And then Transformer Cybertron Landmine. The Landmine. I don't own Landmine. I want to own him, but construction base, Gigantian base. He's a front end loader, and he's from Cybertron, so uh, no surprise there. So this is where this is where my idea, where my like what the way I'm laying out the toys are changing and are going to become very different. Like I'm not following the same like rules of the like how a toy line should go. I have 4 Voyagers, which it should be like 2 to 3, I think, but I chose 4. And it is the animated Constructicons, or the ones that we've seen on screen, not the like ones that were drawn up, the ones that were in the show. And you're probably saying, well, there are 3, but I went on TF Wiki, and it said there are 4. Skipjack is the 4th, but have a Dirt Boss, a Mixmaster, and a Scrapper. Um, the characters have never gotten toys, or to my knowledge they have not gotten toys. There are people on the internet that have done like 3D printed versions, but I think that would be very cool, and then making them combine would be even cooler, and that's why I have 4 of them, and I'll explain more in detail about the Devastator, the animated Devastator, a little bit later, when I finish the list. So um, leader, um, I think I only chose 1 leader, and um, I think since I'm basing it off of like Gigantian or something like that, my idea of the toy of this little subline is that they could do a brand new Gigantian character, a brand new character that was from Gigantian, like the green crane that dropped the big piece of I-beam on a landmine, or um, I think it was like a dump truck that talked to um, told Metroplex and the Autobots that Menasor was working with the Decepticons. There's a lot of potential because there's only the 3 main guys: Quick Mix, Menasor, and Metroplex. So I think and the reason why I chose 1 is the fact that there are 4 Voyagers, and also with having 1 leader that's being sold, they could do it like the 86 Dinobots and make him huge, like make him bigger. Obviously, not very big, like what make him be good. Not just like just make him big with like and not have a lot of paint and stuff, but make him bigger like the 86 Dinobots, um so he's not from Gigantian and he's tiny, like Astro Train or Blitzwing. So that's what I chose for the leader, and I completely got rid of Commander, um and that's for a different reason, and I'll talk about that when I read off the Titans. Notice I said Titans. My choices is Quick Mix and Menasor. I think they should complete the trio. They've already done Metroplex, so I think they should most definitely redo Menasor and Quick Mix. So yeah, since I laid them all down, I'm gonna break it down, explain why I chose that, like why there's no commander, there's only 1 leader, and stuff like that. So uh, basically, I was basing this entire toy line, this whole subline, off of these 2 because I really love them. I especially love him since I just got him, and I've always loved him. But they need new toys because Metroplex came out, and they need new toys, and I'm afraid that they could potentially fit into a commander budget, but I don't think so. I think I would go with a Titan budget, but um, they are smaller. So I was doing some measurements. I've been looking. I rewatched the Cybertron show or the Gigantian episodes, and these 2, they're the same height. Don't ignore the toys. Quick Mix and Menasor should be the exact same height, and they should go up to like Metroplex's chest, which is about 15 inches. And most commanders are 12, I think 10 to 12 inches, I think, if I can remember correctly. But that means that it would be pure plastic. There wouldn't be a lot of paint, maybe not a lot of things that would, you know, they would lose a lot of things. Um, and I don't want that. So I think that's my whole justification of having two leaders. I mean, two titans, because I'll move these two out of the way so I can show this off. Because with my ideas for these guys becoming titans is because they need it. They need to be bigger. They need to scale with Metroplex, and if it was a commander budget, they may be taller, it may be able to scale with him, but we would lose paint, like plastic separation. There'd be a lot of hollowness and stuff. And I want a spinning drill on Menasor, and no minicon gimmick, but I want the claws to be able to open, and on Quick Mix, I want the drum to spin. So when he's obviously in cement truck mode, it can actually spin. So that's my idea, and that's why I think that these two need new toys at that bigger scale, at that bigger price point and bigger scale, so they can scale with Metroplex and have the things that are good about them, and yet there's still room for articulation, accessories, and stuff like that if you bring them up to that. Leader, once again, taking away one leader will increase the size and the potential of the of this new character, this new Gigantian character, and also it can go towards them. And these guys, since they're going to only be 15 inches, they can be way cheaper. Like the Arc and Omega Supreme, or at least the Arc and what I got my Omega Supreme for was like $160. And obviously the new Metroplex was $200. These guys being much shorter, nearly 7 inches shorter, and they're going to be way less heavy, they can be way cheaper. So that's why I'm justifying having two Titans and no Commander. And same thing with the new Gigantian leader. He won't be as big he won't even come close to the size of these two, but he's going to be, he's going to be a completely different new character or something, and he doesn't have to scale with them. And the reason why I chose 4 Voyagers and specifically animated characters because the fact that, number one, there are no toys that exist of them, and they're already coming out with animated Prowl, so animated stuff is going to be coming out here soon. More animated stuff, and because they're going to combine to form an animated style Devastator, they will fill in the commander size. So I'm getting rid of the commander size, like the commander price and commander toys, so I can have a lot of Voyagers, and then they can combine into a commander style scale toy. Hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down, and same thing with core, so I wanted to be able to have all the Gigantian characters, the pre-existing Gigantian characters, to have their mini-cons. And, Deluxe class, that's just like a couple filler characters that need new toys. But that's my main focus, is the two Titans, because I really want these two guys in a big scale, new toys to scale with the new Metroplex. I really, really want them, and that's why I adjusted the other size classes to that. So hopefully they can do that. Hopefully, or at least sometime in the Legacy. I really want these two to get toys. Obviously, I want all these guys to get toys because, I really, really like them all. I like all the toys. I don't have all the toys, but I really, really like them. And the reason why I chose G1 and Transformers Cybertron Quick Mix is because, Menasor, if he gets released as a Titan or a bigger scale commander, I would like to see him as a Titan, though. He's already got the G1 Menasor. And Metroplex, he already has the Thrilling 30 Metroplex. So, both the Cybertron Menasor and the Cybertron Metroplex would already have their G1 counterparts. Quick Mix would not. So I don't know. I was like, construction vehicle, and we can have both the brand new Cybertron version and a brand new G1 version. So that was my thinking on that. And so yeah, that's real. That's really all I had. So yeah, um, I don't know what I'd call it. I don't know what I'd call the line, the subline or something. It'd be called something, but I don't know what it would be. But so yeah, I don't know. Tell me, do you think my ideas of two Titans and no Commander is a good idea? Do you want to see these guys get all the guys on my list get new toys? Or even I want to hear your ideas. What would you do? Like, would you do one about the Jungle Planet from Transformers Cybertron, or like the dang it, or even the planet where the cosmic rust was found in G1, or even just something like a shattered glass line or something like it. I don't wait, there is a shattered glass line. Scratch that. But any of your ideas or just a regular old wave, just I don't know. Tell me. I want to hear it, hear your ideas about my list, your list, whatever, So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, till next time, see ya.